extremely anxious. I do not want my son back in school. We need virtual schools.
Some parents in Manitoba are concerned and anxious about the January 10th return to school as cases of Omicron continue to rise in the province. They say as time ticks on, they're worried about their children's education and their safety.
They really, really need to do a circuit breaker.
You can hear worry in Melanie Martin's voice. A mother in Winnipeg, she's concerned about sending her son back to school and wants to see the province hold off placing students in class as cases of Omicron soar, saying the divisions and students have done their part. Now it's time for the government and Education Minister Cliff Cullen to do theirs.
We are the ones that are making the schools safe. You're not helping us at all. It's time for you to step up and help us.
Martin says if the government is going to transition to online learning, they should do it now, as it would offer those in younger age groups a chance to get vaccinated and also offer the government a chance to get in place other safeguards like N95 masks and address a backlog of tests.
You just have to make a call, and you have to be decisive at this point.
And it's not just parents in urban centres who are worried. Brandy Graham, a parent in Dauphin, says there's some anxiety in more remote communities as well.
Personally, I just feel really frustrated by the lack of action.
She feels the government is putting families in a hard spot, noting time is needed to plan.
There's always this reluctance to make the unpopular decisions, so there's a lot of foot dragging, and it just kind of feels like we're always waiting until it's too late, and then everything's very reactionary and everyone's in panic modes.
Teachers in Manitoba also want to see the province press pause on the January 10th return date, with the Manitoba Teachers Society asking the government to switch all of January to online learning.
The case numbers are very concerning.
The Society's president says while communication between the MTS and Manitoba Education has been good, the numbers can't be ignored.
There is absolutely no reason to believe that if we reopen schools to in-person learning in January, that they will somehow be immune from the impacts of the Omicron variant.
Bedford said the January pause, considered the right move by its more than 16,000 members, would help ensure students could return to class safely in February. And while he understands these decisions take time, he's hoping word from the government comes fast.
Teachers are amazing planners, but planning does take time. So will there ever be enough time to move into remote learning? I don't really know the answer to that question, but time is essential. So the sooner we know what January is going to look like, the better.
City News requested an interview with Minister Cliff Cullen for the story, but it was not accommodated. In a statement, he explained, Manitoba's Education's COVID response planning team, which includes Manitoba Teachers Society and Winnipeg School Division, is actively planning the return to school in consultation with public health. Current plans are being reviewed and will be shared as soon as possible. Manitoba Education and Public Health continue to balance the need for structured school settings and the spread of COVID. Throughout the pandemic, the number of children who have been hospitalized due to COVID-19 has been low, making up roughly 2% of total hospitalizations. And officials with Manitoba Public Health say they're working to provide the public as much notice as possible on changes, but note the virus is unpredictable and their priority is keeping Manitoba safe. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.